What's going on? You're tuned into Kick 'em, Pick 'em Gambling Show brought to you by TwoFootTalk. I am your host. They call me Young Leg. With me, as always, he's got a hot dog shirt on, Mr. BurrOaks.
Was good.
Mbappe fucked up my parlay. And, it's Barcelona hate week, so.
It is Barcelona hate week.
Everything's kind of everything that I had planned out content-wise for this week. Everything balanced out, you know what I mean? So we'll get into it and fuck yous, but everything balanced out. Jackpot, what's up?
What's good, Jackpot Joey?
Honestly, not a bad week. Not too many complaints. I want to say I did horrendous in Spain, but it was mostly to set myself up for content. And I feel like I gave you guys the fair warning of like, this game is screaming this, but I'm going to do this anyway. So
that Sevilla game.
Like I did horrendous, but hold on. Bo's here. Can't watch the stream, but just wanted to pop in and say Liverpool is so bad after today. Wait, is that the same Liverpool that couldn't beat Manchester United? Wanted to ask how Newcastle feels after Brighton dropped there. I wish that I didn't see all that coming as well, knowing that Danny Welbeck was going to be the one to do it. Like, when I said that verbatim was when I was like, yep, that figures Danny Welbeck. What is that? Danny Welbeck's first brace in like a decade? And then I watched Harry Maguire just absolutely put a dagger into Liverpool's heart at Anfield for the first time in 10 years. Right after
Gakpo for staying hot, though. I told you guys he's going to stay hot. Same with Dumfries again on Tuesday. You just come back from the Netherlands wearing a Superman outfit.
Yeah, everything balanced out. Hold on. We're pretending that Manchester United loss didn't happen. I can't imagine losing to Manchester United in 2025. The good news is Brighton plays Manchester United this
I was going to say, Leg called me immediately after Liverpool lost, right?
No, I called you when Newcastle lost, and I was like, I knew it was going to be Danny Welbeck. The only thing I could root for now is for Liverpool to lose. And then they did. So, again, everything evens out, guys. Balance in life. Yin and yang. But my fuck yous, I do have Newcastle on there. We kind of saw this coming, but I was in my head thinking, all right, so are they rotating for Champions League? And then I saw like almost all the same people for Champions League. Mind you, they handle business in Champions League, which shout out to them for handling business. What happened to Benfica, by the way?
Oh, they're just ass.
Were they not good like a year or two ago? Like I thought they were doing something.
Yeah, but Angel Di Maria retired, and so did Pepe.
Oh, okay. Well,
and I think they sold everybody else good for like, I don't know, they got like 100 million out of Liverpool for Darwin Nunez. So
that's true. Well, they need to reinvest that somehow, like positively.
They do.
Because they still had all that Yao Felix money too. So who knows what the fuck they're doing.
Porto also been sucking. Portuguese league's been not great.
Oh wait, did they beat Sporting? Who beat Sporting then? Oh, wait, no. Sporting came back and won against Marseille. All right, never mind. All right, Portuguese, you got one shining star at least.
Yep.
I have refs on here, and then in parentheses is like mostly Spanish because the guy that's usually an absolute cocksucker to us, remember when he just threw Jude Bellingham out of the game for saying fuck off in the middle of the game?
I remember that guy, yeah.
Towards him. So to see him finally actually and to act like the red cards were out of line for when a guy just like I don't know choke slams your player when there's no ball even around, like unfortunately that is a red, or like when you take somebody out from behind, like and then you do it multiple times, unfortunately that is a yellow, and if you get a second yellow that's also a red. So I wanted to shout him out for not being a piece of shit, because I've been watching Vinicius get absolutely murdered for years, and people just got used to taking him the fuck out. I also want to say that both Barcelona games that I had to watch over the last 6 days, the refereeing was absolutely atrocious. What they did against Olympiacos yesterday, where they somehow got that penalty and a Barcelona player made a foul, but the Olympiacos player got a yellow card. It was all just very shocking to me. I can't even blame it on La Liga. I can only blame half of it on La Liga because UEFA, like, these are your refs now. So refs in general were fucking absolutely horrendous. I do not want to hear any EPL fans complain about any refs. I've never seen the balance of how many teams get calls and have shit called against them go back and forth the way that the EPL does. Brian, with the fuck you to Arsenal, no reason, just because. Understandable completely. I don't even think we need to add too much detail on that. We won't bring up how he's a Fulham fan, but either way, I agree with him. I feel like we preach it every week, though. Refs suck. Part of me feels dead inside, and you still hear me complain the amount that I complain about refs. And I know they're going to suck. That's the worst part. I got Bilbao on here. Again, feel like I told you that shit was giving big draw energy, but I saw a plus sign, and I was like, it's Elche. Is Elche going to start losing now? Turns out no. They're just going to still draw everyone, so we might be back on the Elche double chance train. We'll see. Napoli, what happened? Well, rough. Honestly, I'm glad over the weekend that they lost to Torino because it gave me zero faith that they would get.
It's Conte's second year.
I thought it was his third year that fucks him.
I can't remember. He's always ass in Champions League, though.
Dennis Mann put on an absolute fucing clinic to the point where I might need a Dennis Mann PSV jersey. Except for I would put D.Man on mine. I'll customize it. And then my last one's Juventus. And I did say last week, though, because I said, how is Juventus going to ruin this game? They're just going to show up, apparently. I'm more mad that they just couldn't get me one because I was nervous to do a double chance. I was nervous to do anything besides both teams to score. And once I got my Como goal that quick, I was like, all right, cool. Juve will get one. It's Como. I know who's on Como's back line because it's a fucking fourth-rate Real Madrid reject right now. Not to be a dickhead, Jacobo, but and that's probably their best defender, second best defender. And if his name's not Nico Paz, then nothing's happening offensively. I think he's on 8 out of their 9 goals he's involved in.
Yeah. So, he's touched the ball on all but one of their goals.
Yeah, and then you're telling me Juventus can't get at least one against Como. So fuck you, Juve. It really did line up for you guys to try to go into the Bernabeu and get a tie so hard. Didn't work out that well. Lucky it wasn't 5, but that's neither here nor there. Fuck you, Juve. And then I had 2 shout-outs. But I'm going to let you do your fuck yous first.
Let's start with Wolves. Get me one fucking goal against Sunderland. Come on. Arsenal, just because, you can only score one away at Craven Cottage. I don't know. Dortmund for not playing Adeyemi long enough, like they never do. Sassuolo Lecce having 0 goals. I want 90 minutes of my life back. VAR for taking away that Noah Lang game-tying goal for Napoli. Sevilla, just for existing. I told you they were going to be ass, and they were.
I'm doing Sevilla again. They got it.
Shout out Villarreal Betis. I put my reputation on the line that game was going to be a banger, and it delivered. So,
that was one of my shout-outs.
I guess Pool. That was ass. Be better.
Wow. My other shout-out is Man U. So
nice. My other shout-out is Freiburg, Frankfurt. I said that one was going to be a banger. Asked me to stake my reputation on it. I didn't, but it was 2-2. So good game there. Atalanta Lazio, everybody wants all 90 minutes of their life back. Jesus Christ. 0-0. What an absolute shit show that was.
Felt the same way about Bilbao.
Shout out both of us for nailing Celta Vigo Sociedad 1-1 draw.
Are you taking any responsibility for Sassuolo or no?
I said I want 90 minutes of my life back. That line moved to draw no bet being available number, so I got push. And West Ham, what was that on Monday? Absolutely fucking embarrassing is what that was. You're gonna get dog walked by Leeds this week. And Leeds can't really say that about a lot of people. So
did you see the line for Leeds? Leeds is like minus 140. So it's actually ridiculous.
Yeah, and then getting into a little bit of yesterday, Atleti, you're trash, and we know you're trash, and in UCL you're pretty trash too. You can't give up 4 to Arsenal, who they scored 1 versus Fulham.
They're saving them all for Atleti.
The Copenhagen game, Makoku scored, but it came off of a double ping pong deflection after the keeper made an outstanding save they probably shouldn't have made. And it went down as an own goal. And I really wanted my Makoku revenge versus Dortmund. They did score 2, so shout out both teams to scoring over 2.5. But I hate that went down as an own goal. Benfica, your ass.
Yep.
Villarreal, you got to be able to score 1 at home. Monaco Tottenham today was dog shit.
Yeah, they got me fucked up too. Tottenham put a bullshit lineup out as well.
0-0. Balogun had 5 shots on target and couldn't get a goal.
Yeah, that was yesterday was definitely the better game day.
Yup.
Left West Ham bloody. That's putting it politely. Is that all you got?
Yeah, we got MLS playoffs coming up here soon. Fire versus Orlando. I like both teams to score in over 2.5. Yeah, I'm gonna take whatever Danish dude Zinklinger or some shit like that. I don't know, number 11 for Chicago to score or assist.
That's talking MLS.
Yep, that lineup just dropped, so got an hour. Not even.
Oh, wait, the MLS plays tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we got the 2 play-in games.
Well, all right. Hope everybody feels better. Oh, my goodness. I didn't write down any of my games.
That'll happen.
That will happen. I'm just looking. I was like, these look like last week's games. Damn, those saved. That's a whole bitch. All right, whatever. We're going over to England first. I know that's what you guys are really here for. I actually think that the English slate sucks too. But I guess I'm just going to type it in as we go. First one we got Man U versus Brighton. And it's a real shame that we don't have a vote here because I'm going to take Brighton on the double chance. I think Man U, awesome performance last week. I want to give Man U fans all this hope and all this credit that they're going to continue this going forward. But if this isn't the biggest Man U letdown game spot, I don't know what is. If they get out of here with anything that's not a loss, they should be very proud of that because they went into Anfield and they showed their stuff. But now we're going to bounce back out where Liverpool's going to start beating the shit out of people again. And Man U's going to have absolutely devastating results. Oaks, tell me how I'm wrong.
You're not. Man United starts Mason Mount in the year of our Lord 2025.
Dude, Benjamin Sesko, you could have been a backup at Madrid, man.
Instead, you're doing whatever it is they do over at Man U. Losing football games and looking like ass.
I had a plan for you, brother, and you did that. No, yeah, dude, I'm looking at the English slate again, and I think it sucks. But it's either here or there. We got Liverpool at a bettable number, and I think they're about to go on a run. That being said, I do rate Brentford's offense. It feels like kind of NFL comparison, throwing any running back into Kyle Shanahan's offense. Like somehow they still score
They
goals.
bitch smacked West Ham.
They just keep scoring goals somehow. Now, the midfield and the defense, when you play against a superior opponent, will definitely be leaving a lot to want. But I do think they'll get me one. I like Liverpool on the money line, and when you add the both teams to score in, we get a plus sign. It's looking kind of nice. Oaks, what do you got?
I'm with you there. I'm gonna keep riding Gakpo to stay hot. Guys scored in both of his matches post international break, and he's got that Netherlands magic on him. So I'm gonna keep riding Gakpo. If you want to give me more Ekatike too, I'll take that. But
that's it. Yo, did Salah play?
He did check in and got a shot on target.
Good guy. Good guy. Damn. The Spanish slate has like one good game per day.
Nice. Are we moving on to Spain? If I do want to,
I have two more English games.
Okay, I do want to shout out Tuchemeni for taking 3 shots in the first half and one really nice header on target. And Militao going up and getting me 5-6 shots today. So,
the one I thought was about to be an absolute banger again, the cutback from Mbappe. I was definitely a little upset when he missed the target on that.
Yeah, when he skied it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next
one
one
from outside the box that was like wide open, and he just completely muffed it.
Yeah, he had a couple.
That's why he plays center back, though.
He always hits one banger, though, and I was like, I feel like we might have already gotten it this season.
Yeah, we got that back in September.
Aston Villa versus Man City. I want to say Aston Villa is going to turn their form around. They might go on a little run here. I just don't know if it's actually true. I also want to say that, like, Manchester City is going to play good football again, but I just don't know if that's true either. I do like both teams to score, and I like both teams to score over 2.5. I do think Erling Haaland gets one again because he's scored in 12 straight matches now.
Yeah.
So,
City's starting to get pretty thin lineup wise, aren't they?
Dude, how many people are on that? They're very similar to Chelsea for me, where I'm like, oh look,
right.
How much did you spend on this academy player? Because it's not like City's just been like, yeah, we've been churning out academy products.
Yeah.
Or they fucking haven't. They've been buying all of the. They've been doing this at the youngest age possible.
No, never mind. Okay, so Oscar Bob ended up checking on, and so did Cherokee and Rangers and Marmouche. So the guys that I was a little concerned about are starting to get healthy for them.
I'll never let them or Chelsea be like, oh, we're injured. Shut the fuck up. You have fucking 2 full rosters on your team. Eat a dick.
Facts.
I lean City in this one if you get a good number, but I also can't put my full faith in the City getting a 90-minute result.
It's minus 110. I like both teams to score.
Yep, for sure. Did Rico Lewis cut his hair?
I just want Aston Villa to be good. Up the Villa.
I think they also do, and oof.
They're working on it. Shout out to Emery.
If they were smart, they would have got Chukwueze. That's neither here nor there also. All right, next one I got Everton versus Tottenham. This is the last one we're going to talk about, and I need you. Hold on, what did I end up picking? I went with a Tottenham draw, no bet. Jack Grealish will be back for this match. That's all I got for Everton. I would love to see Richarlison start, and I would love to get a Richarlison revenge goal going here. But what happened to Tell? What happened to Matthias Tell? Did he forget how to? From what I saw at Bayern, is the German league like really that much easier to play attack in? Because you look slower too. It's weird. And I'm at a point where I want Richarlison to start over you. So you take that however you want, but I wouldn't take it positively. I like the Odebert kid, the French kid, but Everton, I want to say like something nice about Everton. I've got nothing. Jack Grealish, put on your fucking bat. He's gonna have to go Iago Aspas straight the fuck up. That's the only way. Is Beto still working really hard?
I don't know.
Yeah. So, getting Tottenham on a draw no bet at plus 110 versus Everton, it was kind of good.
I like that Van de Veen guy that they got playing either left back or center back. He's
Center
really
back.
good in the air and he gets shots up and he's like right around even money for shots. It's plus 135 today, and he had 2 with 1 on target. So I'm gonna keep betting Van de Veen for shots.
Every time I look at Tottenham too, I'm just like their attack looks like it would be so much fun. You got Kudos, you got Odobert, you have Simmons. You have
It's another season where it looks like Tottenham should be good at football and they just aren't.
Yeah, well, they also just haven't had a good manager in God knows how long either. Like when your guy's name is Thomas Frank, and he's
Hey, at least they didn't go out and get Sean Dyche like Nottingham Forest did.
Well, this guy's. I mean, Sean Dyche has a better resume than this fucking guy. We're pretty much just like, yo, remember when you made Brentford like, yeah, come to Tottenham. Let's win trophies. You know, that's the weird part for me. Anyway, we're going to Spain. Esto football.
It's La Liga.
Guys, I have 3 Spanish games. And I truly mean this when I'm letting you know. These are the only good games you need to know about. And the first one's already a stretch. Real Sociedad versus Sevilla.
It's not a good game. This is an ass.
Oh, no. Oh, no. This is a great betting game. An excellent betting game.
Sociedad's in a relegation spot.
Yeah, they are, and they're plus 105 versus Sevilla.
Sevilla's ass.
You're right, but they're plus 300 versus Real Sociedad, who's in a relegation spot. So I'm getting Sevilla double chance. A Sevilla double chance is at minus 120 right now.
You're gonna make me take Sociedad just out of principle?
Against Real Sociedad.
It's gonna be a 0-0 draw, dude. That's gonna be
I know, and I'm gonna be good, and I make money on that, so that's fine.
It's gonna be an unbearable Friday afternoon watch.
This is the easiest game to bet in Spain.
Yeah, draw plus 240.
Yeah, like this.
Just run it.
It's screaming it. And I low-key just think Sevilla's actually been playing better football than Sociedad. I've not seen anything shining from Sociedad. Even the guys that I usually take for shots on target, they're just really letting me down. I'm looking at my boy Bryce Mendez. What the fuck happened to you, man? Oyarzabal and what is his name? Baranchea? What are we doing?
Baranchea is my guy.
We have a Monday game that's an absolute banger. Real Betis versus Atletico Madrid. Real Betis, heavy underdogs at the crib versus Atletico Madrid. How close is this?
Sucks away from home.
How close is Isco to being back? Because if Isco's in this game, I'm smashing Betis money line.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. If Isco plays, I'm all over it. You know he hates Atleti.
Well, my problem is that I watched him walk on a pitch and he didn't have any crutches. So I'm like, all right, cool, go play football. You're good, dude.
This is going to be a high score. Atleti's defense fucking blows. I don't know if anybody has actually like watched their games, but their defense is fucking trash. And Oblak is not just standing on an island back there by himself anymore. So I like the both teams to score. I like the over 2.5. I'm going to keep riding Anthony props since he banged home a brace over the weekend. Yeah.
I like the both teams to score in this one, and Betis has not lost a game since August 31st. Do with that information what you will.
I like Betis on a draw, no bet or a double chance.
I like Betis draw, no bet, and honestly, if we're just still talking Spanish games, I like Villarreal over Valencia, but I don't have any good like statistics or narratives to take that. It's just I enjoy watching Villarreal more than I like watching Valencia, except for Hugo Dora.
Facts.
Honestly, the slate has been really trash. I do like Serie A slate strictly because I get to see my two Scudetto favorites, Napoli versus Inter. I want to say it's going to be a dope jersey game too, but it's just not. I know they're not going to. They're going to. Napoli probably has some bullshit fucking Halloween jerseys they're going to wear and ruin it all. Conte revenge game. That's my best positive angle for Napoli because I'm taking Inter on the money line.
Did you see those all red Johns PSG was rocking?
I hated those too.
Yeah, those threw me for a huge loop.
Yeah, hated them. Hated them. I'm on Inter, and I'm honestly not going to overthink it too much. I think that Napoli is kind of on a little bit of a downward spiral. I do think Napoli gets us one, especially if McSauce is playing. It's not too hard to convince me to take a shot on target or to score assist from McSauce. Oaks, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm with you. Inter had a very easy match midweek. Did they travel? Were they away? I think so. That's why they were like minus 130. Travel doesn't matter. Inter's a deep squad. They've been rotating. They rotated pretty heavily, even in Champions League and over the weekend. They'll be ready for this one. This is a gotta have it 3 points if you want to compete for the Scudetto. You're getting a really nice number on Inter, plus 140 on the money line. So give me Inter.
All right, next one I got Sassuolo versus Roma. Oaks, I hope that you already know what I'm going to do here.
Sassuolo double chance?
I am on Sassuolo double chance. This is just one of those games. Sassuolo's at the crib. This is where they get their bread and butter, where those teams that we're considering the top like 6 to 8 teams in Italy, they will go and get a result. They're going to make it the longest 90 minutes of their fucking life.
Yep.
And unless something magical happens from Pellegrini, from Dybala, from Dovbyk, I don't know how they're really going to score over at Roma. It is. I want to say that, but then I'd fucking love to watch a 4-4 Sassuolo Roma matchup. But
that would be sick.
My expectations really low goal wise here, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. I like Sassuolo here on the double chance / to cover a spread. If you think Roma's a top 6 club, this is where Sassuolo make their bread and butter. They are the top of the table slayers. So, and I still think Berardi's fucking awesome. I got a Sassuolo kit. I knocked off my logo from the Sassuolo logo. You guys know I'm all Sassuolo here.
When the fuck does Leon play? Oh, they're on Sunday too? Damn, all my squad's playing on Sunday. What a good day to be off from work.
Well, we got midweek Serie A next week too.
Yes, we do. All right, Oaks. I really wish Nick was here because I know this is his fucking favorite game of the season. It's Lazio versus Juventus. Juventus is
another 0-0 draw.
Yeah, I mean they're on a 7-game winless streak, and I don't see it really going. If you didn't beat Como last week, I'm sorry. I don't really see it going too much better here. That being said, I don't see Lazio doing anything either. I do see a red card between either Gatti or Guendouzi. One of them's going to get it.
Gatti played awesome today.
Yes, he did. He took the one shot he had. I was like, oh, shit.
Plus 105, shout out Gatti.
But this one, yeah, it genuinely is to a point where not only does it scream draw, but it kind of screams 0-0. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, Lazio couldn't score versus Atalanta, who's pretty not good defensively. Atalanta, again, didn't score today versus Slavia Prague at home, which I think is a little fucking embarrassing. They didn't cough any up, but that's not a good midweek Champions League performance by Atalanta. Lazio obviously not playing midweek football. Juventus, their defense looked really good, and when they put an attack together, Courtois made some really good saves there at the end today. Juventus does have a much deeper squad than Lazio, so if I'm leaning towards a side, it would be a Juve win, but I don't think it's a multi-goal win, and the draw is a real runner here at plus 225.
All right, so now we got two random games, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck are these? Why are we talking about this?" Yildiz to score. I'm down for whatever. Anything by Yildiz. That's my guy. So we got a big one over in the Dutch
Ooh.
League. It is Feyenoord versus PSV. PSV coming off a massive win over Napoli. They are going to be traveling to Feyenoord. Feyenoord hasn't really been the same Feyenoord that we're used to seeing. They have been struggling just a bit. Whereas, oh wait, no, they're not. They're fucking balling. I lied. I'm thinking of Ajax. Sorry, Feyenoord hasn't even lost a game yet.
Yeah, Ajax has been struggling like a
Yeah.
motherfucker.
PSV and Feyenoord, the two highest scoring teams in the league. That's everything statistic wise tells me that it's going to be an over game, and I'm going to be taking many player props, which is why I think it'd be really fucked up. Let me check this really quick. I'm like, is this going to be like the 8 a.m. game? And it's
9:30.
9:30. Okay, it's not too bad then. I was gonna say, is this gonna be a 1-0 8 a.m. game? You fucking assholes. I'm biased. I'm going PSV. I will say though, PSV away from home. They have only
I've not lost a game.
Yeah, they've only lost one game, but they're all wins away from home. They even I think are only averaging one goal against in like 3-4, maybe more than that.
Correct.
So,
Yeah, they've only coughed up 4 in 4 away matches.
yeah, PSV is an absolute wagon, but they are going. This is where I say, yeah, but have they played at Feyenoord yet? Oaks, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, this is the big Dutch derby this year with Ajax struggling a little bit. Love both teams to score over 2.5 here. If Ricardo Pepe starts, I will be taking him for a goal. Perisic is playing well. Obviously, we saw Dennis Mann start to find his form. Shout out the Romanian international. But yeah, I like PSV here.
Dude, Feyenoord's only let up 2 goals this season at home.
I know.
You know what's sad is I'm still just like, I don't want to say I'm not worried about them,
But you haven't played PSV yet either.
Yeah. It's like, but I'm not really worried about them. All right, you heard Oaks allude to it, who his pick is tonight. But Philly plays this weekend. We are the 1 seed. So it is Philly versus whatever bum is going to win tonight. I am backing Chicago. I hope it is Chicago. Mostly because I watched Philly play Chicago, and man, good times watching them beat the shit out of Chicago. Even at their crib, I think they got the dub. So you know how it is. It's playoff time in Philadelphia. We're gonna go pretty far and then choke in horrendous, heartbreaking fashion. Or go out in an extremely embarrassing way if you watch that Phillies playoff loss. That's what we do over here, all right? But it ain't going to be the first round. Unfortunately, one of these guys is catching an ass beating. And I'm really hoping it's Chicago because that Orlando goalkeeper is a fucking dickhead, and I don't want to watch him.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, if it's Chicago, I'll be happy because they'll make it a little bit farther. It's going to be tough going on the road in Philly. They don't cough up very many goals at home. So
that's true. Chicago at the crib, though, plus 110. I'm here for it. Fuck it.
Yep.
We on Chicago tonight, y'all. I wonder how much Union playoff tickets are because. All right, that is all the games I have for you guys this week. I don't know if you heard me say that it's a shit slate, but it is a shit slate. Did we forget anything? Oh, shit. Maybe the biggest game on the planet. Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Did I make you guys wait 7 minutes for us to talk about Real Madrid versus Barcelona? Yeah, I did. Did some of you guys think that I forgot it? Maybe I did. How stoned am I? You don't fucking know. But this is it. El Clasico. It's Barcelona hate week. This is where we shoot our shots. This is where we're gonna do our thing. What are you gonna do? Barca hate week. Oaks. How you feeling about this one?
I don't want to say must win game, but like we got win. Plus 105 on the money line. Both teams to score over 2.5 might be one of the worst prices I've ever seen. It's like minus 260, minus 280. Yeah, I mean, you got to beat your rivals here. This is for top of the table. You take 3 points here. That's massive. I don't know, man. The draw's staring at me at plus 300, and I just think that number is super fucked. Madrid plus 105, Barca plus 230. That draw number is real fat. We should see goals here, but it's a Madrid derby. Anything can happen. But it's Hala Madrid all day. We're getting the dub.
So Rafinha is training again, and they are expecting him to be back. Maybe not as starting, but he'll be available for selection. I heard Ferran Torres is also back. Rashford is at full fitness. I think he played in Champions League, did he not?
I'm pretty sure he did, yeah.
So, Hansi Flick will not be at this match. He did get a red card last game.
Oh, the only thing I gotta say about this is I better not have to look at Brahim fucking Diaz, dude. I cannot.
There's absolutely no fucking way Brahim Diaz is going to start this game.
I can't look at that fucking show, dude.
Absolutely no way will that man start this game. Who else is?
It'll ruin my whole day. It'll ruin my entire Sunday if I have to look at his dumb fucking face.
Carvajal is supposed to be back, so I assume that we're going to see Fetty go back into the midfield if Carvajal starts. I heard Trent is also training with the first team again, so hopefully his hamstring's feeling better. Hausen, I need him back. I don't know what's good with him. Was it hamstring or just like muscle discomfort? Either way. Also, David Alba, if you don't just sit your fucking old dusty ass down and shut the fuck up. This man talking about, I'm back to full fitness. I've never felt better. I'm ready to earn my
Be
spot.
Happy you're getting a check, dog.
This man gets one start, back on IR, already injured again. So just shut the fuck up. Between him, Brahim Diaz in starting lineups, and Rodrigo only playing on one side now, all y'all need to do a little bit less fucking yapping and a little bit more just fucking play football. You're on the greatest club on the planet. Figure it the fuck out. The only thing that makes me nervous about this game and not confident in Madrid is if Xabi Alonso goes Pep Guardiola on it and overthinks it and puts in a nut-ass lineup. That's the only thing that will fuck us up, because right now we've been watching teams pick apart that Barcelona high line, and when you have Vinicius and Mbappe in your roster, it should be pretty fucking easy. Arda Güler should have a fucking field day with these guys. Mbappe offside, if I can get it a plus, I might low-key check it right now just to see if I can get a good number on it right now. I know he'll get caught in it. I do not care. They're going to be playing that high line the whole time. Him and Vinny are probably going to get caught 2, maybe even 3 times. But when they have no defenders that can keep up with either of these players, all I'm worried about is the finishing. If you can't finish past Chesney when fucking Hansi Flick isn't allowed on the touchline, we got a whole different set of issues. I forget who the ref is. I want to say it was Gil Manzano. No matter what ref they pick, both sides are probably going to complain. I can guarantee you Madrid will complain louder than Barcelona because they got like 80% of them on their payroll still. But either way, you know we're going to complain about the refs. Madrid says, let it out of your mind. The ref's going to suck. And knowing that Barcelona, or that we got 2 red cards last week, that was to make up for the fact that we're about to get fucked this weekend. Just so you know. So get ready for it. It's going to happen. Try not to complain about it too much. It is going to happen. Mentally prepare yourselves right now for this ref to fuck us over. And I guarantee you it's going to be some bullshit fucking offside on Mbappe. It's going to be some bullshit no call penalty kicks and some bullshit diving yellow cards. And I'm going to watch Lamine Yamal just keep fucking cutting in on his left and do the same fucking bullshit shot for about 80 minutes. So everybody mentally prepare yourselves. It's Barcelona hate week. Remember what we're used to doing to these motherfuckers. Remember they had to go 2 years, 3 years without seeing a win against us. And last year was a fluke. It is Hansi Flick's second year. Destroy this high line. Do not overthink it. Courtois showed you the meta. Hey, Mbappe, run fast. I hit downfield. That's it. You actually can do that. L1 triangle, dog. L1 triangle. That's all we need. Is Araujo catching Mbappe? Is Koundé catching Mbappe? You know how much Koundé probably hates looking at Mbappe between international and fucking clubs? This guy's like, I got to train against him internationally, get toasted, and then his team beats the shit out of mine, and I'm just sad all the time. You know how upsetting that must be for him. So let's get this dub. I think the plus 110 is a little bit of bullshit, also, Oaks. And it makes me want to tell Barcelona fans to stop yapping so much. Fuck y'all at plus 230 versus us for if y'all are so much better than us. What does Vegas know that we don't?
It's just the injury report and guys who didn't play this week.
What injury report? That's going to make them plus 230.
No Louis. No Rafinha.
Rafinha's literally back.
Okay, well, he didn't play today, and it's fucking Wednesday for a Sunday game, dude.
This is fucking bullshit, though. Plus 230. Defending champs? Damn, y'all looking sweet out here. Fermin Lopez is scoring fucking hat tricks, and we're like, oh.
Sure, yeah, if you like Barcelona, bet him now, because that number is not going to stick, like, it's going to become more even.
I need it to, because this is a bullshit line. I feel like they're trying to set us up for failure. But all right, that's all the games I got for you guys. Let's get a wheel going. Did you hit your wheel last week?
I did. Balogun got me a goal.
What a guy. So shout out Balogun. Oaks is going to lead us off. Let's get it.
Move with the rhythm. Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
Bundesliga.
You know what sucks about that, too?
What?
It is Byron has to play Gladbach away trap week.
Yeah, you know Gladbach going to get like 5G somehow, and play us not even on their team anymore. Gladbach's in dead last in the league right now.
Are they really? They're somehow going to find a way to fucking put it together and beat Byron. You just know. They always do.
They have 0 wins on the year.
That's absurd. Luis Diaz is plus 135. Yeah, give me a Luis Diaz goal.
Luis Diaz. All right. There we go.
Move with the rhythm. Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut, cut.
Man. I was really hoping I could get an Mbappe goal.
It's minus 125, brother.
Yeah. That's a bitch. I'm going to take Vinny instead.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know what the worst is when I make a pick and I'm just like, this fucker's going to get an assist. This motherfucker's about to get an assist so hard. All right. Let's do still our 15 and we're going to get the fuck out of here. We're going to eat some dinner. I had some pierogies there before. I won't lie to you guys.
I fell asleep on the couch and have not made my chicken tacos yet, so I'm pretty pissed off at myself.
That was High Oaks' fault. All right, my first one I got Sevilla double chance versus Real Sociedad, minus 125. Elche double chance at Espanyol, minus 125. Bilbao money line versus Getafe, minus 130. Villarreal money line at Valencia, plus 125. That's going to be the game that pisses me off the most. Real Madrid money line versus Barcelona, plus 110. Betis at Letty, both teams to score, minus 150. Brighton double chance at Manchester United, minus 135. Liverpool money line at Brentford, minus 140. Arsenal Palace, both teams to score, minus 105. I'm going to keep betting Arsenal games, both teams to score, even though they've only allowed 3 goals this year.
You say revenge game.
Revenge for what? They're like, hey, dude, go play.
Yeah, for being their best player, I guess.
Yeah. Man City, Aston Villa, both teams to score, minus 150. Tottenham, draw no bet at Everton, plus 110. Inter Milan, money line at Napoli, plus 140. Sassuolo, double chance versus Roma, minus 110. PSV, draw no bet at Feyenoord, minus 110. And then Mirasol, draw no bet at Sports Recife, minus 115. Both newly promoted teams, but Mirasol has been absolutely balling. in the Brazilian league. And then my parlay is Sevilla double chance, LJ double chance, Brighton double chance parlay.
Fuck yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I fell asleep. I don't have 15. I'll tweet them out later. I'll tweet them on Friday. I'll tweet you the lean sheet. But yeah, I forgot to make food. My brain's pretty spaced out, other than the fact that I know what games are coming this weekend that we were going to talk about.
All right. Well, that's all we got for you guys. Make sure you follow us on the Twitters, on the X, at TwoFootTalk. That's at TWOFootTalk. Link is in the description below. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe and check out all those links in the description below. Also, you'll find the TFTdrip.com link right down below. That's where you get your club gear, my gear, Oaks' gear, anything with a pineapple on it, anything repping BurrOaks, like those knockoff club crests that he stole from our two favorite clubs from Italy and Spain, TFTdrip.com. Make sure you follow me at A Young Leg. You follow Oaks at BurrOaks77. Yeah, Oaks, anything to add?
No. Good week at Champions League. Haven't been doing too many videos lately. Had some stuff going on, and shit like that. So yeah.
All right. Well, Puta Barca.
Puta Barca.
Talk. Fuck what you heard.
This is what you're hearing.
Puta Barca.
Puta Barca.
See you next week, guys. We out.